Lucas Nation fans, welcome back to another exciting video from K.L.P Entertainment. Today is the Ultimate Video Game Mega Collection here today. That is the title of the video. I'm Kennedy Lucas and we have so much games I want to show you guys. I want you guys to stay tuned for the video game Mega Collection video because we have so many things, so many games to show you. It is now summertime. K.L.P Entertainment, we're starting our summer videos such as our new seasons and video game collection reboots and more good content for you guys out there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new to the channel. Now, this is going to be kind of a laid back kind of video. This is not going to be, it's going to be edited of course, but it's not going to be how we do on the weekend vlog. We're just going to go in order. I'm guessing I'll start with Nintendo 3DS, all the way to Wii U, all the way to PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3, let me tell you guys, that is the biggest PlayStation 3 collection that I've seen. You guys seen the thumbnail for the video. You guys seen how many games I have. And lastly, we'll do the PlayStation Vita. So, without further ado, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Let's get started. Now, again, I'm going to be doing this kind of laid back, so I'll reach over and grab the games because it'll be more easier for me to grab it. And what I'll do in this video, again, each video game collection video is different. For this type of video, since this is the biggest collection I had thus far, I'll give you kind of a brief description of the game and how did I get it and how did I add it to my collection. But it's not gonna be like super long. Of course, this is kind of a temporary setup for me right now. We're still trying to work out the kinks for our new season. We're trying to get this backdrop up and running, try to get this monitor up and running, and lighting, we're testing out the lighting, so I just figured for this video, we'll just do a kind of a laid back without anything turned on. So, without further ado, let's get started with this video game collection. So, the first game I want to add to that's also on my list is Kid Icarus Uprising. Of course, this is also added to my collection. I got this game a while back, maybe 2013 when the 3DS was coming out. This game is pretty fun. I actually beat this game a long time ago. It's just been sitting in my collection, so it's a fun, nifty game to play. I really do like the mechanics of this game. I like the fighting style. I like the compact and the melee style. The flying mode for the game is very, very interesting. The flying mode was very interesting when I first played it because that 3D effect, it was really cool to see that you're up in the air flying and going around these worlds in 3D. So it worked out well for this game, and this game just really was a hit when it came out. Everybody was buying this game. Everybody who's anybody was buying this game. So please pick this game up. Of course, I'm not going to name you the price of these games because I don't have the price. I don't know how much they're retailing these games for now. Back when I first got this game, I could tell you the retail, but very, very nifty game. The next game I want to add to my list, and guys, if you have not got your snack and have not got you some M&Ms or some popcorn, pause the video, go grab your snack because this might be a long video for you guys. The next game is Lego City Undercover: The Chase Begins. This game, it was nifty. I think the Wii U version was better. As I demoed the Wii U version at GameStop, I wish I could have got the Wii U version, but you know, this game is okay for 3DS. It wasn't the best because Wii U has that better graphic style, has that better 1080p resolution type. So this game was very nifty. You can play it 2D, 3D. It was okay. It wasn't the best. Okay, the next game, and this game I want to show you because this is the video game collection Mega Collection reboot for Kennedy Lucas. This game came with my 3DS. Again, I didn't really like this game because it was just too cheesy. But this is Pilot Wings Resort. This game was kind of just cheesy in my eyes. I guess they were just trying to, when they were introducing the Nintendo 3DS, they say, okay, we need a game to kind of produce out. We need something to produce out. So they gave this game out for free when the console came out. So I didn't really like it. It's not worth your buy if you're looking for this game to just pick it up. It's not worth it. But add it to my collection. The next game on the list is this game here is very interesting from Ubisoft. This game was actually quite fun. When I got this game, I was going on vacation A couple years ago, I was going on vacation to Florida, and I was playing this game pretty much well, not the whole vacation, because again, I did enjoy my vacation, but this game here, I kind of played around, and when we were on our vacation, and when the nights would come in from dinner, and we're just tired, we're ready to wind down, I plugged this game up, and I just played it. This is Asphalt 3D. Very nifty. I like the 3D mechanics. I like all the cars that comes on it, and I like the theme song. The songs that they use for this game, I actually do like. Probably gonna add this to K.L.P Radio, but the songs I liked. The main menu was cool. The graphic style was great. The racing was fast and anticipating, and it was all in 3D. So I give this game a good plus up. This game here, they do make a whole bunch of Asphalt games for your phone. I was just happened to pick up Asphalt 3D for the console, but I think Asphalt 7 and 8 is also on your phone. You can get on your phone or your tablet. So the first ever authentic 3D racing experience on Nintendo, and that is true. The next game I've got, I went to GameStop when I got this game, and of course I had to pick it up because 3D fighting, who doesn't love it? I'm a huge Street Fighter fan. I really do want the next Street Fighter game for the next gen consoles, but this is Super Street Fighter 4 3D edition. 3D mechanics was really good. Of course, the character development was good, and the graphic style was good. Also, this game is from Capcom. We all know that. Rated T for teen. Again, when you play this game, guys, and this is for speaking to Lucas Nation fans, when you play this game, select the 3D modes. Like the 3D fight mode is really good because it feels like you're actually right behind your character and actually inside the fight. So I would recommend you guys to go to the 3D mode on it when you do a level or you do a fight. Go to 3D mode, and you would not be disappointed. Okay, so the next game. This game here, I picked it up. I actually got two versions of this game. This game I do have, of course, in 3DS, and another version in PlayStation 3. That's probably going to come up in my collection. Yeah, probably going to come up in my collections later in the video. This is Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes. One of my favorite Lego games of all time. They really did really good in this. DC and Telltale Games, you guys rocked this game out. Both 3DS and PlayStation 3 versions were great. I like PlayStation 3 version better because it was a console and you can do a little bit more, but you would not be disappointed in this 3D experience of this game. This game really rocked my world when I bought it. This was a couple days after I got my 3DS, and I needed to start collecting games for my 3DS. So I was happy to pick this game up for a test starter for the console. Very unique game. I love this game. Legends United. And I'm probably going to do a little bit of this game during the summer. Of course, I'm not devoting my whole summer to do videos and to do gaming. I'm also going to be working too, because having a job is very important. College kid, you're getting out of college. Summer is beginning. I'm on summer break, so I do want a job too as well. Another job, I should say, because we're out of season for GDN. But the next game on the list is this is a very good game. This was a very good buy. I was not disappointed into this. I do feel like the story mode was a little bit short for this game, but the mechanic styles were good. Again, I'm not going to say that to every game I have because I do have some perks in some of these games that I have got in my collection. I do think the story mode was a little bit too short for this game. I think it could have added more story mode, but I guess you get what you get. It is The Amazing Spider-Man #1. Amazing Spider-Man for 3DS, of course, from Activision and Beanox. 3D version of Spider-Man, who can go wrong with that? The fight style was great. Again, I just want to say that story mode was a little bit too short in my eyes. Once I played this game, it was like, okay, it was a little bit too short. We need to make it a little bit, we need to make it more longer, and they didn't do that. It didn't work for me, so. But this game, again, was a good buy. Of course, Activision, Beanox. Okay, so the next game, of course, I'm a huge Nintendo fan, as I am Sega fan. I had to pick this game up just because, why not? Why would you not have this in your collection? This is Mario Kart 7. Mario Kart 7 for 3DS. This actually introduced me to the 3DS mechanics. I think on my birthday, I got this game on my birthday. thanks to my mom and dad. So very blessed to have that for one of my birthdays back in the day. Mario Kart 7 3DS version, of course, just your generic Mario Kart game, 3D version with a whole nother new items, a whole nother new style, and a whole nother new generation of Mario Kart. I think I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of this game this summer as well. Drive, dive, and glide to victory. That is the slogan they use for this game. Guys, you would not be disappointed into this game. I like the cover art. I think the cover art of the game was fantastic. I do like how they have your generic 3 main characters instead of having a whole bunch of characters into this cover. Of course, here's the back. Like I said again, you guys, you would not be disappointed into this game. This game is a good buy. Very good buy. Okay, so as for the next game on the list, and of course, guys, if you still did not go get your snacks, pause the video, go get your snacks, because this video is going to be long. So the next game, of course, in my collection is, of course, Mario's brother, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon 3DS version. Well, that's the only version, but this was a good buy. I have not beat this game yet because I got stuck on this hard level. There's this one boss that I could not beat. But with that level being said, I have not beat the whole game with this yet. This was a good buy. I was not disappointed into this buy. This was a good buy. Very generic. It was a little bit different. It wasn't scary. Well, neither one of them was scary. But I think the first one had you on the edge of your seat, and it was a little bit more like, oh, we got you moments. But this did not have a, oh, we got you moments. This was just your typical adventure platformer ghost style game. I did not get kind of scared or anything, or just like shook just a little bit. I didn't feel that into this game. I think they lessened that because they wanted this game to be for the kids level. Of course, through Nintendo, their target audience is the kids and everything. So, but again, this was a good buy. Alright, so the next game on the list, this game here I did not beat yet because again I got stuck on this one level. I do love Tom Clancy. Tom Clancy does fantastic games. You guys see us on Lucas Chat Podcast with Tyrus Lester and me. We podcast over The Division, but Splinter Cell 3D version, of course they did have an original version, but they remastered this in 3D for this game. This was a good buy as well. It was very stealthy. Again, I got stomped on this one level, so I never really got back to finish this game. I never really beat this game, but this game is very sneaky. It's rated T for teen from Ubisoft. You would not be disappointed. If you're more of the stealthy person, you think you can be more stealthier than me in gaming, this will not be a bad buy for you. The quirks, I don't think it had a quirk in it. I think it was just done. I think the graphic style could have been a little bit better, but that's just my opinion. But if the graphic style was a little bit better, this probably would have been a go-to stealth game for Nintendo 3DS. But, you know, again, 3DS is the small console, is what we can do. So, you know, we can't really, you know, with that system, you can't really do so much. You can't add too much onto a small system like that. This next game here, I'm trying to remember how did I get this game. I think this was like a quick buy from Amazon, I want to say, back in the day. This is Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympics. This game is fun. It's you never want to put this down. The only quirk I had with this is you're not able to. First of all, you're not able to select your character if you choose an event. If you're not doing story mode, you just want to play around, you want to do an event, you're not able to choose your character. I don't know if you have to wait until you unlock everybody to kind of select your character, but you're not allowed to choose your character. Story mode was pretty straightforward. I wish they would have added some, especially for Sonic's team, when you have voice actors. Why did you guys not express your voice actors into that type of story mode? Because the story mode was great. I love the story mode, but they did not add any dialogue. They just had their normal sounds and their chants as their voices, and then you had to read from the subtitles. I think they should have added some dialogue, even if for Sonic Team. And I'm only saying for Sonic Team because Mario team, they don't talk. I mean, they make chants, they don't really talk. But with Sonic team, they have voice actors. Well, Mario people, they got voice actors too, but as for Sonic team, they have a lot of dialogue, and they did not add dialogue into the game. So that's what kind of made me upset about the game, is when they didn't add that dialogue. But and same goes to not able to select your character. You know, that's kind of a big quirk, because people want to be their favorite characters. But amongst all else, story mode was fantastic, and the mini games on it is great. So if you're looking for, if you're more of a reader and you just want to dive into our story mode, this will be a good buy. But if you want to select your character, this will not be a good buy for you. Okay, so the next game on the list is, I love this game. Of course, you will see this back in the collection later in the video, but this is Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS. I solely bought this for the 3D experience, and boy, do I tell you, the 3D experience is very great on here. I liked how the 3D format was. I liked how they outlined the character so you can see your character, so you don't lose sight of your character, because with that small screen, you know, you had to kind of see where your characters were. But the 3D mechanics wasn't that bad. I actually enjoyed it. Not really too many quirks on this. I felt like they should have added a little bit more, like they did the Wii U version. They should have added a little bit more for 3DS. But then again, being that it's on a cartridge and it's on a small console system, there's not so much stuff you have to add to it. But I kind of do wish they would add a little bit more to it. It's just like the Wii U version a little bit. Fighting styles the same, different graphic styles for sure, but you know, 3D experience is great. This would not be a bad buy for you guys. If you're out there, I would strongly suggest you pick this one up. So that almost completes my 3DS version, but we do have this one game. This one game, it comes with it's more of a mini pack for me because I ran out of cases for this game, but this is more so for Nintendo DS. I wanted to pick this up because I'm a huge Sonic fan, and this game, I'm not disappointed into this game. This game, it delivered for what it was. It delivered. This is Sonic Rush. Sonic Rush, double the screen, double the excitement. Of course, you play between Sonic and Blaze, so the mechanic style wasn't that bad. The gameplay was phenomenal. I play around with this with the stages. The stages wasn't bad, and the bosses wasn't hard. You know, I like to play as Sonic more than I do Blaze, but when I have to play as Blaze, I do. Story mode wasn't that half bad. Very generic Sonic game. The reason why I say kind of a bonus, because I do have another game here. This is Sonic Generations. Let's see if we can get a close-up of that. Sonic Generations. For the Nintendo 3DS. Again, I got this game. I think a friend gave me this one for the 3D experience. I don't remember how I got Sonic Generations. But, you know, I was able to get Sonic Generations for 3DS version. I didn't even pay anybody. I don't know how I got that. Okay, so, again, that has been my Nintendo DS and my Nintendo 3DS collection. Now we move on to our Wii U collection. I'm saving, yeah, I'll continue to save the PlayStation Vita for last, because I have so much to say about PlayStation Vita. Good things. So the first thing on the list for Wii U, Nintendo Wii U, we're moving on to Nintendo Wii U. Of course, this was a game that came with the console when I got the console. You guys can go back and look at all my unboxes. I have them in the link description below. The Wii U unboxing. I don't think I did a 3DS unboxing, but I did a Wii U unboxing and a PlayStation Vita unboxing. I have that in the link description below for you guys if you guys want to see the unboxing of the consoles. But here we have Nintendo Land. Of course, your typical party game starter for the new consoles. This game wasn't, I didn't buy this. This came with the console, so, you know, it's very neat to have that in. This game here, the party modes and the party, mini party games and stuff, and the solo games, they're pretty good. You're not gonna be disappointed. Would I go out and buy this? Maybe, maybe not. But again, this came with the console, so I didn't pay anything towards it. But you know, this game here, you're not be disappointed. It works. I mean, for a party and for what it was, it works. So the next game in the Wii U collection for Kennedy Lucas, this game here is phenomenal. This game came out last year, maybe. Yeah, it's been a year. Well, it's about to be a year when this game came out. They have so many good things coming up with it. They even have Ryu in this game. I love it. It's phenomenal. This is Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. Of course, we play this, of course, on summertime when we have some free time. Me and my brother, we're gonna duke it out this whole summer with this game here. But this, again, if you do not have this game, go out, buy it, play it. You will not be disappointed. All these crazy characters and all these people that you play in, famous characters such as Pac-Man and Kirby and Sonic and Mario, you will not be disappointed into this game. I strongly encourage you guys to play. Go out and buy this game. You can even use your Nintendo 3DS as a controller now. You ain't even gotta have the game. You ain't even gotta have the 3DS version of the game to have your 3DS be a controller for this game. So it's phenomenal. Okay, so the next game here on our list, Wii U version. Of course, I'm a Sonic fan. I have to get all their Sonic games. Who knows what Sonic's trying to do for this year? Again, in June will be Sonic's 25th anniversary. Who knows what Sega is trying to pull out for Sega and Sonic? But again, it's Sonic transformed. You guys know what I'm talking about. This is Sonic and All Stars Racing Transform. Of course, I was able to get the version that features Wreck-It Ralph and Danica Patrick. I wonder how Danica Patrick feels that she's in a video game like this. This is Racing Transform. That's the model they went for. I don't know. Is this one better than the first one? I have no idea because I did own the first one back in the day. So the first one was okay. You know, the first one was great. Your typical racing, but this is different. It's racing, but it's different. A lot of people say that it was kind of a copycat of Mario Kart. Maybe a little bit because the mechanics and the different weapons, but they just named it a different way. You know, it kind of feels the same, but this game here, you will not be disappointed. You can use your TV or you can use your Wii U gamepad for this game. So I encourage you guys to go buy this game. If you want your typical racing game, you know. Now this game, I finally, over fall semester when I had some free time, I finally opened this game up and played it, and boy, I tell you, I love it. This game is fun. It can become difficult. It's very strategic for this game here, but this game here I actually liked. This wasn't a bad buy. I actually did like it, and for $20, okay, fine. Of course, they do have a third one that's out for the next gen console, but this is Sniper Elite version 2 or V2. Of course, going back in the day, you know, back in the day in Berlin, 1945. You know, the bullet can change history. You know, it's kind of your third-person historical shooter simulator. It's not bad. I mean, I encourage you guys to play it. You can play this entirely on the big screen or entirely on the Wii U gamepad. So you can use your TV, you can use your Wii U gamepad, whatever tickles your fancy. Sometimes I like to play on the pad. Sometimes I like a big TV. But this game here, it's a good buy. It's a good buy. The next game on the list, boy, I tell you, I have a lot of games. The next game on the list here, of course, Mario Fan. This is a good party game for you guys out there. If you want to go out and buy a good Mario party game, this one is one of them. And I'm talking about Super Mario 3D World. Got this before Christmas. I was doing a little bit Christmas shopping for others, and I saw this and I picked this up for myself. Explore the world, explore a whole new world. It's a good party game. We beat it long time ago, so you know we play around with this game when we can. You know, not disappointing. You know, it's a typical Mario game. I gotta have some water. Alright. So the next game on the list. And everybody's blowing up on the Call of Duty series because of Call of Duty Infinite War is coming out this fall. Of course, I don't have Black Ops 3, but I do have Black Ops 2. Now, this, I don't even know. I think I ordered this from Amazon a long time ago, and this was a good buy. Call of Duty Black Ops 2, that's one of everybody's favorite games to play. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and 1 and Modern Warfare. This was a good buy as well from Amazon. You know, it's very cheap, and this is when I was getting my Wii U, and I needed some games to collect for it. So Call of Duty Black Ops 2 was one of the choices that I made. Story mode was great. I beat the story mode about 4 to 5 times already. Multiplayer's okay. The zombies, I really don't like zombie mode, but it gets the job done. But the multiplayer and campaign mode is fantastic. So, and if you have not played this for your PlayStation 3, I encourage you guys, if you have a Wii U, please buy this for your Wii U because it's very accessible. You can access it quicker. So, the next game on the list. Of course, it's been rumored that Mass Effect 4, whatever the title is going to be, it's been said that that game is coming out very soon. Of course, we do need another Mass Effect because I'm a huge Mass Effect fan. A lot of people don't like Mass Effect, but this is Mass Effect 3, the special edition for your Wii U. Very tactical. I restarted the story mode because I got bored. I beat the story mode once, but then I restarted it again. From BioWare. This is a good game. This is a good buy. You guys can also pick this up for your Xbox or your PlayStation 3, but I wanted to pick this up for Wii U because of the Wii U gamepad. Alright, the next game on the list, guys. This game here is fun. I encourage you guys to play this. Pick this up, not for your 3DS, but pick it up for your Wii U or your PlayStation 3 or your Xbox because you could do a little bit more. Lego Marvel Superheroes, of course. Lego The Avengers game came out. I want to add that to my collection as well, all in due time. But we're settled with Marvel Superheroes. Goodbye. It was a good buy. I beat it like 4 times and I restarted the story mode to collect more stuff. So you know, this is a good buy. Of course, you cannot have Mario Kart 7 without Mario Kart 8. This is the next Mario Kart that came out about last year. It came out last year, and of course here I do have Mario Kart Wii. You know, that's just very old edition, but of course Mario Kart 8. This was a good buy. I like their intentions, and they really delivered within this game. So I liked how gravity, you can go to the side, you can go upside down and stuff like that. So that was a good buy, good mechanical buy for that reason. And all new items again. Each year they're doing different things. They're trying to have different outlooks of the Mario Kart franchise. So again, they have MKTV. You know, I get on there sometimes, but this was a good buy. And I just had to get it because our family, we grew up with the old school Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64. So this next game, a lot of people hate it. Sega fans, a lot of people hated this game. I bought it. I played around with it. I didn't think it was a bad game. It could have been better. It could have been a little bit different. But all over again, I play it and it kills time. It's a good time killer. You know, this is Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric. A lot of people didn't like it. A whole bunch of people didn't like it. I played it. It's not bad. Like I said, it could have been better. But, you know, Sega, they tried. Alright, they tried. Then again, we do have a lot of people that hate. A lot of people hate. Sega, they tried. The next game here is from the Batman series. Of course, I want to add Batman Arkham Knight to my collection as well. Of course, I don't have the next gen consoles as of yet. I don't have them. But this game was a good buy. Played it for Wii U. It was very phenomenal. You guys can pick it up also for your PlayStation 3 or your Xbox. But this is Batman Arkham Origins. I like the cover. The cover is just badass. I love it. And I even like the back cover. But the front cover is great. The gameplay's great. It's, you know, your Batman video game franchise. It's all the same. It's almost all the same. Of course, with Arkham Knight's a little bit different, being the next gen consoles. But you know, it's very good. This game is phenomenal. I'm a huge Donkey Kong fan. I kind of grew up with this kind of stuff, so playing Donkey Kong, the original version for Super Nintendo. So this is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze like it. It's okay. I mean, I like how you can play as Dixie and Cranky Kong as well as Donkey and Diddy. I did have Donkey Kong Country Returns, but I don't. I think I have lost it in my collection. I think I actually do see it. So this was the second Donkey Kong Country Returns type of game. Again, this game's not a bad buy. I like it. I'm almost done beating this game entirely, but it's okay. I mean, for what it is, it's good. There's no quirks to this game. It's just the original Donkey Kong Country Return type. This game here also came with the starter pack for the Wii U version. Of course, I'm a huge Marvel fan. I do want to see Captain America Civil War. This is Marvel's The Avengers Battle for Earth. The gameplay mechanic style could be different. I wish that you didn't really have much of a life bar. I wish they could have made it kind of like how they do the Ultimate Alliance games. I wish they could have made this game like that because it had that potential. I do like how you can use your fingers on the gamepad to do different moves from different characters. Character development style is great. I wish they could have added a better story mode to this game as well. But as again, development and a starter game, they don't really put too much in their starter games. This is one of the lineups for when the console came out. They're trying to kind of advertise the system and advertise the console. But again, this game, story mode could have been better. Mechanics could have been a little bit better, but story development and mechanics, they're okay. Alright, so the next game to my collection, I rarely, and I do say rarely play because of this reason. This game here, you have to have the Wii U Motion Plus attachments. I think that was a bad idea because that was just salvaging money. Nintendo, and well, it's not really so much of Sega, but Nintendo, you guys are greedy for this point because that Motion Plus attachment is very expensive to buy. But this is Sochi, or Mario Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games Sochi 2014. That is a long ass title. You have to have the Motion Plus attachment to attach to your remotes. That's why I rarely play this game, because I was not going to go out and buy the Motion Plus remotes for all 4 of the remotes that we had. So this game is rarely played by me, but it's also still added to my collection because I like to have a collection of games. But because of that reason, and the new Mario Sonic Olympic Games for Rio 2016, hopefully they will not have to have that Motion Plus control or that Motion Plus crap. Hopefully they won't have none of that. But for that reason, that's why this game is rarely played. But amongst all else, the games, the Olympic Games, the style, everything else was great. Figuratively, you know, everything was great. In here, hence the Winter Games. I also do have Mario Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games 2010 version. We played this game a lot back in the day, so you know I have that. I thought that was fitting to add that for this because it's winter. So. Okay, so onto we're gonna come back to Wii U. Back to Wii. Of course, everything's kind of in order, but kind of not in order. This game here was a great buy. I actually do enjoy this game. This was one of Sega and Sonic's best games that they ever produced, and I'm talking about Sonic Colors or Sonic Colors. I say Sonic Colors. The story mode was great. I think it was a little bit too short, but you know, I guess you get what you get for a typical Sonic game. I like the idea and I like the story mode. I like how we were in space, so this was a great change, and this will forever be in my collection solely because of the art cover. I love the art color. The art color was great. I like how it was like glossing and kind of a gloss feel. It wasn't cheap, it wasn't like cheap paper. It was just like a nice design to it. So very good. I checked these cases because with some of these games I put other games aside of this, but this was a good. I think I grabbed this for Christmas 2010. Yeah, Christmas 2010. That's when I got this game. Not a bad buy. The next game here we also add to our party list, of course. This is the new Super Mario Brothers for the Wii. This is also added to my collection. It's rare that we play these type of games because of the remotes. We don't have I have one remote, Wii remote, and that's it. Good party game. You know, we played this back about 4 summers ago. We played this game a lot back in 4 summers ago, so not bad. And the last game for the Wii and Wii U collection, of course, going back to the Donkey Kong series, this is Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Wii version. Of course, these games can be played on the Wii U, but of course you're going to need the remote and all that. But Donkey Kong Country Returns, when I first got this, and I also got this when I got Sonic Colors for Christmas 2010, I saw this, and the booklet is this thick. This is a book, not a booklet. It's a whole manual of the game. I saw this, and the game case is like heavier than all others because it came with a booklet, the disc, and so much other crap. So it was very heavy. But this game here, we beat this game twice, so also add to the collection. Alright, so now we're going on. Guys, this video is just getting started because I have so much games. I think with the PlayStation 3, it's going to go by a little bit quicker. We're not going to read so much of the description, so we're going to move on to our PlayStation 3. And it's fitting that this game was number 1 on our list because this game I got for my birthday when I got my PlayStation 3 on my birthday. Of course, this is Lego Batman 2, DC Superheroes for the PlayStation 3. Of course, I do have this for 3DS, but this game here, this game is phenomenal. I've got this when I got my PlayStation 3 years back. I played this non-stop because, again, it was a new console. PlayStation 3 is one of the best consoles that I've ever had, and PlayStation 3 is the console that I had by myself. I didn't have to share it with anybody. My PlayStation 3 was mine. Like, I didn't share it with anybody. It was just mine. So it was good to have and grow this collection. I am still growing the PlayStation 3 collection because I love PlayStation 3. I do. Hence that I do want PlayStation 4, but I love my PlayStation 3. So the next game here, I didn't really get a cover case for this, but this is Need for Speed Most Wanted. I used to have this steering wheel and this little pedal and this accelerator thing I had, but I had to get rid of it because, again, once you go to college, you had to get rid of some of your old stuff because you can't lug all of your stuff to college because you have to move it out at the end of the year. The next game here was a good grab that I got from the store of For Your Entertainment, FYE. For Your Entertainment, that is a good store to go to. I love going to that store. They have a couple stores out here in Georgia, but I do love going to that store. So I picked this up over at FYE because I saw it, I wanted it, and I bought it. This is Bloodstone 007. This is a good game to play. You can race, you can shoot, you can fight. It's a good game to buy. Beat this game once. It's very good. It's like your typical James Bond game. This was a good buy. Alright, so the next game here, whew, so much stuff I gotta say about this game. This game here, I love the shooting mechanics. I love the first-person shooter. I am stuck on this one level that was just tremendously hard, and it was closer to the second level. Your character, you're fighting this guy that flips around and jumps around and teleports himself all over the area. It was on kind of a train station that looked like a train station. I'm still stuck on this level. I tried it fall and spring semester when I had some free time, and I tried to dig into this game and I just could not beat it. And that's why I kind of hate this game for that purpose. Again, if I can ever get past that level, I would hopefully love this game again because this game has good potential, but I still have not beaten that level. This is Syndicate. My God, this game, it's multiplayer. I can never get my brother to play this game with me because he's not huge on the shooters, but I'm still stuck in this level. This is why I don't play this game as often, because I'm truly just stuck on a level that I just cannot beat for nothing. So this sits in my collection. Hopefully maybe one day I'll dive back into it and I'll play it again. But Syndicate, it's good potential. You know, I like it. It's just that one level is just one level just spoiled. The next game here on my collection here is the creators from the Mortal Kombat series, and I'm talking about Injustice: Gods Among Us. Again, goodbye. They did a kick-ass job with this game. I had to get this game for PlayStation Vita because I needed this game on the go. This game here would not be disappointing to you guys. This game was great. It won the award for E3 Game Award 2012, so this game was just phenomenal. You would not be disappointed. Alright, so the next game here on the list, and we're going a little bit quicker with the PlayStation 3 because we got so much other PlayStation 3 games to go through. This game here was a kind of a good grab to get. Of course, my Splinter Cell kicks in. Of course, this doesn't have a cover because, again, this game is pre-owned. This is Splinter Cell Blacklist. Tom Clancy. Beat it once, restarted the story mode again. This game is a good grab. This game won small awards. Hopefully they do a Blacklist 2 or like a different Splinter Cell game, but Splinter Cell Blacklist, good to the list. Alright, so this next game is an honor to really talk about because today is May 10th. Every gamer knows what game is coming out again. Uncharted 4 came out today, and of course I watched the cutscene in the movies, and the cutscene movie has been added to the K.L.P video on demand. I love Uncharted 4. It was nice. I don't think they're ever going to make an Uncharted 5. I just don't see it. I don't see them making it beyond Uncharted 4. I think Uncharted 4 is the cutoff zone for Uncharted series, but this game here is Uncharted 3. Drake's Deception. This is one of my favorites. Uncharted 3 was a good game. Uncharted 4 was great. Uncharted 2 and 1 was great. 1 wasn't that great, but again, it was the first game, so of course, over the next games they made it better. So Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, kick-ass game right there. This next game here, everybody hated. I played it. It's okay. I mean, it's time killing, and of course it's from Sega, and you guys, all of you haters of Sonic 06, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 06, everybody hated this. Everybody hated this game. Just everybody. So the next game here, this was a quick grab I got back from when I did the K.L.P after show. It was the 5-game deal. This game was part of the 5-game deal that I did for that video. This is Killzone 3. Surrender is not an option. Killzone 3, this game is great. It's not bad. You know, I actually enjoyed it. I still play on it when I have some free time, so not bad. Alright, so this next game here, of course I got this game because of the award winnings for E3, and of course everybody was talking about this game. Everybody's talking about a second sequel for this game. This is Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs. I love Watch Dogs, and the mechanics was great. Third person is great. I loved it. I wasn't disappointed. So this next game, or should I say next 2 games into one, I got the best of both worlds, and I picked this up as well because I saw it and I wanted it, and I bought it. This is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Anthology. So it features Ghost Recon Future Soldier and Ghost Recon 2 Advanced Warfighter. So I got 2 games in one. I always think that's a great deal when you get 2 games in one, or you get 3 games in one. That's always a deal breaker because you pay less for a lot of games. So this was a good buy. I think Ghost Recon Future Soldier was beat. We beat that game, but we didn't beat the second one yet. But we're working on it. This next game here to my collection here, we wanted to add this game because I'm a huge Sega fan. I'm a huge Sega fan, retro fan from the Sega Genesis. This is the Sonic Ultimate Genesis Collection. Features your original Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, 3, Ultimate Beast, Streets of Rage 1 and 2 and 3, Golden Axe 1, 2, 3, Shining Force, 1, 2, and 3 and 4. I think they made a 4th one. So it's a good collection. The next game I haven't really dive into because apparently you need good serviced internet to play this game. I think I might be able to play this here because I'm over here at my dad's house so he can get that good service internet. So this is Defiance. I haven't played this game. I haven't really digged into this game yet because back where I lived, I didn't have strong internet connection to support this game. So you know. This next game here was sent over from, I think, from a viewer. I don't know if it was a viewer or Freedom Games that sent me this, but this is Far Cry 3. Far Cry Primal was a great game, and Far Cry 4 was great. Will be great. I think 4 is Primal. But Far Cry 3 was great. #1 rated shooter of 2012. I had to, they sent this over to me, and Far Cry 3 was great. I love this game. Very interesting. I like the story mode. This next game I snagged up 2013. I remember the date on this one because I remember when I went to GameStop. This game was great. I didn't beat this game yet, but mechanic style and the concept was great. This is from Square Enix. This is Thief, where you just go around stealing stuff. Nah, that's not all you do. But Thief, this was a great buy. The next game, this came with the Greatest Hit Collection. I got rid of the box because it was just taking up space, so I had to separate the games. This game was okay. I played it. It's your typical racing game. Added to the collection, really. This is Midnight Club Los Angeles Complete Edition from Rockstars. This was a great. It was okay, but it came with a collection of 4 games. 2 games of which I wanted really well. 3 games of one I wanted really bad, but they added this as your 4th game, so it's like, okay, why not? Of course, back to the Call of Duty series again. I talked about Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is going to be out very soon this year, so of course I had to pick this up because again, Call of Duty, and a lot of good things we're talking about this game. This is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Had to pick it up, just had to. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey was a great fit for the character in the game. I just like the cover too. Alright, so this next game added to the list for all you great Saints Row fans out there. Hopefully they do another new Saints Row for the next gen consoles. This is Saints Row 3rd. This was a great buy. I don't think I beat this game yet. The story mode was great. The shooter was great. So, you know, it was great. But for what it was great. No quirks on this one. Alright, so the next game here, this game was hard as hell. I beat this game, but this game was hard. This was one of the hardest games. But this is with all Battlefield games. All Battlefield games are hard. The 3rd one was hard. Bad Company 2 was hard. The 4th one here, Battlefield 4. This game was hard, but it was beatable. You know, it wasn't non-beatable. I heard that they're doing another new Battlefield called Battlefield 1. I think they're only marketing that for the Xbox One, hence the Battlefield 1. Hopefully they change the 1 hopefully they change the 1 and spell the number out as O-N-E, 1, instead of just the number 1. I do want Battlefield Hardline. I want to add that to the collection as well. And as we move on for the Battlefield series, this is Battlefield Bad Company 2. This game was hard too, but this game was beatable. Story mode made sense. Mechanic style makes sense. Your typical Battlefield game. I like this cover though, and this is the limited edition that I had bought. Not bad. So of course I'm just gonna quick flash these games: Little Big Planet, Garden, and Harry Potter years 5 through 7. I didn't really like these games. I don't like Harry Potter, and Little Big Planet was great, but this game sucked. Again, when I got my PlayStation 3, these games came with the console, so it was, not so much I wanted to talk about that. This next game here, sorry Lucas Nation fans, I had to change my camera. Luckily I have two cameras because my main camera battery had died. So to continue on to the video game collection here, Spider-Man Edge of Time I wanted to add to the list. This game was great. I liked the two Spider-Mans. I liked the Spider-Man 2099 version. I like his costume. I like his power better because it's very futuristic. Spider-Man Edge of Time, hopefully they make a movie out of this. I think this would be a good concept movie to make. I would love to make a movie like that. Alright, so this next game, I didn't like how you just had to use a sniper as your weapon. But this is Sniper 2 Ghost Warrior. It's I didn't like how you just only had to use a sniper. I guess it was the concept of the title and concept of the game, but I would have loved to use other weapons as just except for the sniper. But it was a good buy. It was okay buy. It wasn't the greatest buy that I bought. Alright, so this next one, oh god, I'm sorry y'all, but this next one, I don't know why I bought this really. I don't know why. This is Saints Row 4. I didn't like the story mode. I think they should have I guess they should have stepped with their roots. I like the concept of your character being the president of the United States of America. Here they say the United Saints of America. I think that's pretty clever. But the story mode concept of the aliens and all that, I didn't get into that. So I mean, this has been sitting in my collection. I guess the story mode is just something I didn't really like. I think they tried too hard. Of course, this next game, of course, I had to add this to my collection. I do want the second one of this because they say the second one was great. But this is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I beat this game about 10 times already. Probably going to restart when I have some free time here in summer. I'm probably going to restart the story mode, but not bad. This next game here, of course, I'm trying to remember, was this part of the... I think this was from Freedom Games. This is Homefront. Homefront is really good. It's from the writers of Red Dawn and Apocalypse Now. This game is not bad. It was a nice little third-party, first-person shooter. This game wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. Yeah, that was good for them sending me that. Of course, this next game comes from the Greatest Hits collection of 4 that I bought a long time ago. Of course, I did have this game for Xbox 360, but I do not longer have this game for 360. So I have it in PlayStation 3. This is LA Noire, or LA Noire. This was a good game. They did really well in this game. It's more of like playing a movie or watching a movie than playing a game, but I like it. This next game here was a good buy for me. Of course, me and my brother played this a lot. This is Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I like this one. I wish they could have added a story mode. With these type of good games, they do not add a story mode. And I think adding a story mode would have been great. But, at least you're Ultimate. Now I'm going rather quick because I don't want the video to be super long, so I just want to get through this this collection. This next game here, of course I had to buy this game because everybody is a Grand Theft Auto fan. It's been rumored that Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out very soon, and it's been rumored they're saying that they're using the whole United States as a map. Will they do it? We'll see. Grand Theft Auto 5 from Rockstars. Good story mode. Good gameplay. I loved it. I still play on it to this day. I love it. This next game here, I don't know why I bought it. This game, I don't want to say it sucked because there's a lot of Metal Gear Solid people out there. I guess these type of games just don't appeal to me. I'm still going to keep it to my collection because the market for resale is not really great for this kind of game. But this is Metal Gear Solid 5, the Ground Zero. I did see Phantom Pain, and Phantom Pain looks better than Ground Zero. I guess I couldn't get into it really. I tried it. It's just, I don't get it. And speaking of Metal Gear Solid, I do have the HD collection because I did try to play Metal Gear Solid, well, all three of them actually. The Peace Walker, Snake Eater, and Sons of Liberty. These games I played and I actually enjoyed and actually liked. Maybe except for the third one, but the second one and first one was great. But this is the Metal Gear Solid HD collection. You get 3 games in one, so that was a deal breaker right there. And 2 of the games I actually really liked and got into, so. And I guess it's just the newest Metal Gear Solid. I don't know, I might give Metal Gear Solid another chance to play. As you guys know, I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, as well as my big brother. We kind of grew up on the Dragon Ball Z kind of series. But this is Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2. This game did not add a story mode. It added only just battles and battle modes and network fighting mode. So the next game here added to my collection. I'm speaking a little bit louder because somebody is vacuuming upstairs. I think it's my dad's wife. The next game is from the Greatest Hits collection, but it wasn't part of the Rockstars collection that I had bought. This is Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. This was a great buy. I like the story mode and I like the concept. They need to make more fusion games like this out there in the world, but you know, you take what you can get. So, just check on this battery. Battery down too. So the next game added to the list is Remember Me. PlayStation 3 version. This is celebrating 30 years of Capcom. This game was a great buy, except for there's this one level of boss level I'm just stuck on that I'm trying to figure out how to beat. But this game is very concept. This is one of actually the first game where I had to play as a female, as a girl, then I do a male, you know, and that's very exciting because I like games like that too. You can play you can play a girl, and a girl's very dominant in this game. And I like the acting, so. As you guys can see, it's a huge mess. I'm gonna have to organize this area as soon as I'm done. The next game here is Heavy Rain. I like the DualShock 3 version. I like how you have to move your controller around. I like the story mode. It's fantastic. The next game is another crossover that Capcom have done with Tekken. This is Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I love this game. I loved the story mode. I loved the characters and so many more stuff you can do in this game. So this was not a bad buy. It wasn't. It was a great buy. All these characters. The next game here, and the next 2 games actually, they're from the same series. Of course, this is Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag. I like this game. It was very great. You know, it's different from the others in my eyes. It's okay. A lot of people didn't like the Assassin's Creed Syndicate. A lot of people didn't like that one, but this one nailed it. And this game was my first Assassin's Creed game that kind of introduced me to Assassin's Creed, and I liked it. It was good. This is Assassin's Creed 3. It was great. You know, it was for what it was. It was great. Now, this next Call of Duty franchise, a lot of people didn't like. I kind of liked it. I mean, every gamer is different. This is Call of Duty Ghost. Everybody did not like this one. Everybody just did not like this one. This one, to me, was different. It was different, but it was kind of similar to the other previous ones. So, you know. Now I'm going a little bit faster here because I just want to get through this list, and I don't want to bore you guys with details because I can do that in another video. But this next game here is GoldenEye Reloaded 007. Of course, I had to buy this because a lot of people have been talking about this game. A lot of people said this game was great as a first-person shooter. I definitely agree. It's fantastic. I didn't beat this game yet, but I will beat this game sooner or later. Okay, going back to the Battlefield franchises, this is Battlefield 3 Limited Edition. I don't remember. I think I picked this up. This was a hard game, honestly. Battlefield 3 was one of the hardest Battlefield games I've ever played, and I recently just beat this one because this game, it was that hard to me. Alright, so this next game from the Dragon Ball Z series, they did a good job with this one. I actually did enjoy this one. I kind of wish that it would have been a little bit different, but this is Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z in reference for Battle of Gods, the movie. I did see it. Good movie, and I did see Resurrection F. That one was very good as well. So I kind of wish they would have did these movies in 3D. I think a lot of Dragon Ball Z fans would have loved this game in 3D. The movie in 3D, but you know, it is what it is. Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z. This next game here, you have to have internet to play, so it's kind of a bummer when you have to have Wi-Fi or you have to have some internet to play this game. But this is DC Universe Online. I've created my character, and my character really worked out well. If I can establish some good internet somewhere, I can actually pick this game up and play it again. But this game, for what it is, it was pretty good. The next game is from the Dragon Ball Z series. This is Dragon Ball Raging Blast. Comes with a story mode, your typical Dragon Ball Z story mode, and your typical fighting Dragon Ball Z game. Works well. Works really well for what I wanted it for. Not bad. Now just checking this battery. Okay, still got some juice. Alright, so the next game here, add to the list. This is very good game. I actually did enjoy this, and I actually got my brother to play this game. The first 2 levels, he hated it. Of course, he doesn't like shooters. The Army of 2, or Army of TWO. I like to say the Army of 2 because, I mean, that makes more sense. But the Army of 2. That was a good buy. The next game on the list here is from the Godfather series. I love the movie and I love the game. So this is Godfather 2. I like this game. This game, you can actually be a gangster in this game, so it works. Alright, so this next game, added to the list, I'm just going to quick flash this. This is Full Auto 2 Battle Lines. I don't know how I got this in my collection. This is kind of a racing, destroying kind of game. It's from Sega, so, you know, add it to the list. This game I got for a cheap sale of $7. Of course, I'm a wrestling fan as well, so this game we picked it up because this was one of my brother's favorites. SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, featuring the ECW from THQ. One of our favorite wrestling games is 2008, 2009, and 2010. 2011, 2012 was okay. 13 was better. 14 was okay. 15, okay. 16, I haven't played 16 yet, so I don't know. This next game here comes with the greatest hits collection of the Rockstar series. This has two complete games. This is Grand Theft Auto Episodes from Liberty City Stories, featuring The Lost and the Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony. 2 completely different games in one site. So I got 2 games for the price of 1, so it was great. And actually, I actually do like these games too. Alright, so this next game, I picked it up and I played it, and you know, it's kind of growing back on me. I also got this game from FYE, For Your Entertainment. This is Alpha Protocol, the espionage RPG from Sega. Sega, they did okay with this game. This game wasn't half bad. I want to see if Sega can produce another Alpha Protocol 2 or something like that for the next gen, or even for the Wii U or something like that. But this game wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. This next game here, the cutscene series, is available for video on demand for K.L.P Entertainment, but also this game is from the greatest hits from Rockstars. This is Rockstars Present Red Dead Redemption. There's been a rumor saying that they're going to do a second one. I don't know if they're going to do a second one, but if they do, that would be great. Alright, so I'm a huge Sly fan. I think they're making another Sly game for the next gen consoles. I do want this game for PlayStation Vita so I can take this game on the go. But this is Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time. Beat this game twice. So, you know, it works. Cutscene was great. The whole story mode was great. Okay. So, this next game was brought to me by Freedom Games. They sent me over this too. This game is the newest game that has been added to my collection. This is the Bureau XCOM Declassified. Comes with a nice slick case. I love the case. I love the design of it. Fantastic. This is the newest game that I have in my collection, so, you know, great to have this new game in there. Alright, so the next game on the list is from the Spider-Man series. This is the newest Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Story mode was great. I'm stuck on this boss between the big, overly big guy in Spider-Man, so I haven't picked this game up since weeks. But it was good to have this in my collection. The next game here is from the Max Payne series. Hopefully they do a Max Payne 4. Rockstar presents, and Rockstar, they do a phenomenal good job on their games. This is Max Payne 3. Beat this game once. Story mode was great. Of course, cutscene and story mode is also on video on demand. The next game to my collection is from the Batman series. This is one of my favorite Batman games I've ever played, and this is the first Batman game that I've actually owned. Batman Arkham City. Beat this game once and restarted it again. You guys can go back to my later videos when I did a LP over that. Of course, we're almost done with the PlayStation 3 collection. This game was a quick buy. I got it from Amazon. I played it. It was your typical racing game, but the menu screen and all that was great. This was Gran Turismo 5, the real driving simulator. It won a Game Informer 9 out of 10, so, you know, congrats for them for that. But, you know, this game wasn't, you know, it wasn't great. The next game comes from the Spider-Man series. This was another game pickup from FYE. This is Spider-Man 3. Haven't beat this game yet, but I need to start playing this game again because I just played it. I stopped playing it for a while and then I never really got back onto it. So. And the last game for the PlayStation 3 series is, now this is my brother my big brother gave me this when he was getting rid of his PlayStation 3. I liked this game, but I didn't love the big boss fights for this type of game. This is Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi. For some reason, the big boss was a little bit too... Alright, Lucas Nation fans, I wanted to continue on the video game collection, Mega Collection reboot, but this is for the PlayStation Vita. I wanted to do it like this because the cases are a little bit smaller than all the other cases, and some of them don't have really a decorative case, so it was hard for me to get you guys to see the actual game cover. So we're going to move on with this collection. The next game to my collection, this is for the PlayStation Vita, is Lego the Movie, or Lego the Movie video game. This game was a great buy, it was a great grab for the series for the PlayStation Vita. This wasn't a bad game to play. I'm still playing on this game now, so, you know, it wasn't the song that comes with it. Like, there's a song that's on the game that's kind of annoying. I think it's that Everything is Awesome song that's a little bit annoying within the gameplay. That's the only quirk on it, but amongst all else, this is a good time-consuming game. The next game to the collection is Unit 13, and I switched the camera angle because these cases are super small. They're hard for, if I would have remained it to the same, it would have been hard for you guys to see. But Unit 13, this game is good. It's a little bit difficult at some turns, but you know, it's not that hard. Not that difficult. Of course, this next game here, I'm a huge Sly fan. This is the Sly Cooper collection. It has Sly 1, 2, and 3 on it. So, of course, 3 was a digital downloadable code that you had to get, but of course 1 and 2 are in the cartridges. So it's like Collection 1 and 2 and 3. One of the best Telltale games that they produced out, The Wolf Among Us. This game was phenomenal. I think the story mode was a little bit too short, but for what it was phenomenal. I like the touchscreen mode on it. Of course, this next game is Little Big Planet. This game is actually not bad. I thought I had some doubts in getting this game because I really didn't get into the Little Big Planet series, but I got into this game and it wasn't that bad. It was fun. It was great. It was fun. It's time consuming. The next game added to the collection is the Uncharted Golden Abyss, the Uncharted version for PlayStation Vita, of course. Uncharted 4 came out, well, by the time you're seeing this, I recorded this the next day, so it came out yesterday, but Uncharted 4, the Golden Abyss. This was a great buy because it was just like the original Uncharted games, so I was not disappointed into buying this game. This game was phenomenal. It was great. Of course, this next game, I didn't really like this one too much, but you know, this was a grab for me. I didn't really like it as much as I thought I would. But it's Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation. If you guys can see that. That's why I changed the angles, because if I were to keep the angle, most of you guys never would have seen it. This game was a great buy. I'm still playing on this game now. It used to be hard back in the day, but it's not so hard now. It's Killzone Mercenary. This was a great buy. I was not disappointed into this buy. And the last game, and I hate to say that this is the most sucky version of the Call of Duty franchise ever. Everybody didn't like this one as well. This is Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified. I don't know why the hell I bought this game. I got this game when we went to New Orleans for vacation one time, and I grabbed it and I picked it up. I don't know why I did. This game sucks. It wasn't the best Call of Duty game, but it's also added to my collection, so it sucked. Hate to end the collection with that game, but that was last on our list. So that has been our PlayStation Vita collection. We're gonna bring over to the box over here of all my other games. So here it all is, all of the games that I showed you guys within this teeny box. Of course, it was organized and it was packed up well, and the box could close and stuff, but I just have it out like that for now because, you know, I'm probably going to do some gaming later on into the summer when I have some free time. Of course, I am going back to work because having a job is important, and I'm taking school off for the summer, be back in the fall, so I have some free time to do that. So let me switch this camera around. So guys, this is the next day, the next after day we recorded. I recorded the PlayStation 3, the Wii U, and the Nintendo 3DS yesterday with both cameras. Finally charged my main camera and wanted to film the PlayStation Vita with a different angle because the cases are short and the discs are short, so I thought that worked out better. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video game collection reboot part 5. This is the mega collection. Yeah, I do have a lot of games, and no, I'm not selling none of them. They're part of my collection. They're going to be in my life for a long time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and leave a thumbs up for the video for Dailymotion or YouTube.com at K.L.P Entertainment. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I am the chairman and CEO of K.L.P Entertainment, Kennedy Lucas. Hopefully you guys have a great week. Birthday's tomorrow. Can't wait for that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been Kennedy Lucas, logging out.